Good evening, Anand, and good evening to my fellow panelists. I have been listening very patiently to this wonderful debate, and I hope I will not be interrupted. Three issues have been discussed, and I would like to elaborate on each one of them. The first one is that BJP is responsible for this Ram Navami violence in Bengal. The second one is that the Hindus provoked the Muslims by entering into religious areas that are quote unquote Muslim areas or near mosques. And the third one is that why are we talking about these polarizing issues, Hindu Muslim all the time? Let's talk about development. Let me go through one by one. Look, BJP is only half a century old, the party. Attacking Ram Navami celebrations have been going on for more than 3 centuries. Hindus and Hinduism have always been targeted because being peaceful and non-predatory, they give the impression that their belief, their way of life, their nation can be subjugated, converted and conquered. Ram Navami processions, Durga Puja processions, Hanuman Jayanti Sobha Yatras, even Garba celebrations are attacked and stoned with impunity, Anand. And none of these incidents elicit outrage from the cottage industry of activists and journalists who only highlight incidents where Muslims are the victims. Was BJP it was that perpetrated post-poll violence or Sandesh Khali? If we were to believe the goings-on in Modi's Hindu Rashtra, all around us, all we see are Darawa Muslims from Aurangabad, where Darawa Musalmans are rioting on the streets because a Facebook post said Aurangzeb was a mass murderer, to Assam, where Darawa Musalmans are burning down a police station. Everywhere you look, all we see are Darawa Musalmans. Now to the second issue. Stop blaming Hindus by saying they provoke the Muslims by making their religious processions through quote-unquote Muslim areas or near mosques. The ascent of Azan, which is quote, there is no God but Allah and no one has the right to be worshipped but Allah 4062, amplified through the loudspeaker 5 times a day, whole year round, near a temple, is not provocative. But celebrating Ram Navami and singing Bhajman Ramcharan Sukhdai one day in a year near a mosque is provocation. Is subjective. Only violent people are provoked into violence. Besides, this is the same justification given every time they attack Hindus. This action, reaction, provocation, reaction theory. But then why don't they apply the same theory to Godhra riots and justify them as a reaction to the train burning? They don't bring this action, reaction theory. And talking of provocation, the very existence of kafir is provocative. 98:6, 929, 456, 973, 2198, 4070 and 100 other verses. So we should cease to exist. To be sure, Anand, we actually should. As Rabindranath Tagore said, Islam has distinct enmity against all other religions. It is not just satisfied with observing its own religion, but is determined to destroy all other religions, unquote. You don't seem to grasp this. What Gurudev said a century ago, this is a clash of civilization.
Please, where did Rabindranath Tagore say these things?
Please, can I not be interrupted? Because I was listening without interruption. I don't know where the TMC spokesperson is getting the energy for heckling from. Is it from eating eggs or something else? Look, Anand, just give me 30 seconds. I get this all the time from leftist dunderheads. The moment they lose an argument, why are you talking of religion? Why this Hindu Muslim talk? They say this the moment I talk of the religion other than Hinduism. They never tire exposing the ills of Hinduism. They want to burn the Vedas and the Smritis. They want people to reject Hinduism. But the moment you quote the holy verses unpalatable to them, the moment you redress the balance, they begin jumping like crabs on a hot pan saying, don't talk of religion. Someone tell these hammerheads that religion must be talked about all the time, not just some of the time. It is the great disruptor. It has led to irrationality and murder and terror. It is the longest running dictatorial regime that has subjugated billions and extracted unspeakable crimes from them. And yet, you don't want Darwinian atheists like me to expose its ill. Why? Because you're scared and embarrassed by it, and your embarrassment has turned into hate? Is that the reason?